So how's your hyperachiever saboteur contributing to your well-being these days? Well, if I'm being honest, it's not going so well. Say more. Ever since I got this new job, it's just the work is relentless. It's just relentless. The pace, it feels like in order to succeed, I have to overachieve. And like there's just meetings all day long. And while I'm in meetings, my people are pinging me, asking me questions all day long. And so I'm working and forget about emails. They're just out of control. So I end up till midnight trying to even get some organization of this mess together. Don't wake up in time to do what I would like to do as some sort of a workout. And then I'm just exhausted all day. So I'm not eating well, I'm craving carbs all day, I'm drinking wine in the evening, then I'm working till midnight, rinse and repeat. So I'm eating really poorly, I'm not getting any exercise, and yeah, my well-being sucks. That sounds exhausting. How does it feel to hear yourself say all that? I'm exhausted. Say more. I'm frustrated and I'm a little sad. And I'm just sad. It's just out of control, and I just can't see how to get it in control. You said earlier that in order to be successful, you had to overachieve. What if that were not true? What do you mean? What if this is just a story that your saboteur is telling you? I kind of see what you're getting at, but how does that help? Let's look at your strengths profile and let's see if we can identify a strength that can help you get that control back. That's a really good question. Well, I would say my self-confidence. While it often gets me in trouble, I always know I can get it done. So yeah, my self-confidence. Okay, so let's see how we can use that self-confidence voice to have a different conversation with this hyperachiever saboteur. So when you hear that voice in your head that says, in order to be successful, I have to overachieve, what would your self-confidence voice say back to that? I know that I'm good at my job and that I get things done. And I know that I can prioritize well and make good decisions. I know that I've been really successful in the past. And I know that if somehow I mess up and I miss something, I always recover. And I do work with a good team. I feel like they really have my back. So yeah, I feel like I can lean into my self-confidence a bit more and probably make better decisions. Now, let's take this a little further. This self-confident voice that you hear, does it remind you of anyone else? Someone that you just sort of believe in their ability, that they just really are sure of themselves? Yeah, there was this character from this book that I read once. Her name was Suzanne, and she was a little bit of a rebel. She would just do what she knows she needed to get done because she was so self-confident. But I really like that character. So this Suzanne, she probably doesn't believe in the myth that in order to be successful, you have to be an overachiever, right? Right, exactly. Okay, great. So let's use Suzanne as a reminder in those moments when you start to hear those self-saboteur hyperachiever voice whining at you that you need to overachieve in order to be successful. And just ask yourself in that moment, what would Suzanne say? What would Suzanne do? And listen to that voice. Yeah, Suzanne would really prioritize well-being, and she would step away. She wouldn't just follow the norm of what everybody else is doing just for the sake of doing it. She would definitely prioritize her well-being. I could definitely use Suzanne.